Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back to English with Aisha Siddiqui. I hope you all are fit and healthy. You all are taking all precautions, using your masks and sanitizers. Okay, let's come back to the topic. And we have done figure of speech. Uh, Half part of figure of speech is already done in my previous videos. For the ones who have not seen, please go back to my previous videos and learn about figure of speech. And I have completed a lot of topics of figure of speech wherein you will learn the basics of it, and therefore you can see this channel, this video of mine where I'll be completing the figure of speech. I hope you all will like the video, and the ones who have seen my previous video, please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let's move forward. I'll be sharing my screen to show you all where we were. Okay, let me show the people who are seeing it for the first time what all I've completed in the previous video, so that you all want to have a look. You all can go back to the previous videos and watch it. Okay, figure of speech, wherein we saw what is the meaning of figure of speech and the types. That is, I have divided into categories wherein I've completed most of them. Let's see, it's climax, anticlimax, simile, metaphor, personification. So let's see the first one: simile, metaphor, personification, apostrophe, hyperbole, euphemism, antithesis, oxymoron, epigram, irony, pun. So I have completed till here, and now I'll be starting with metonymy. In metonymy, literally a change of name. An object is designated to be the name of something else which is generally associated with it. Let's read it once again. In metonymy, literally a change of name. An object is designated to the to be the name of something else which is generally associated with it. So, for example, that means the literal name is changed of a person. The crow for the king. That means they're saying the king is just like a crow. Just opposite names are given. Something else is told about it. Okay. SYNECDOCHE. SYNECDOCHE. This is the proper pronunciation of the word. People call it in different ways: SYNECDOCHE or SYNECDOCHE. So the proper way of pronouncing it is SYNECDOCHE. In SYNECDOCHE, a part is used to designate the whole, or the whole to designate a part. That means a part is used to designate the whole thing, or the whole thing designate a part. Example: give us the day, our daily bread. You saw that one part or the whole thing is designed for showing emphasis of the sentence. England, that is English cricket team, won the first test match against Australia. Okay, transferred epithet. In this figure, an epithet, a word or a phrase that describes a person or a thing, is transferred from its proper word to another that is closely associated with it in the sentence. That means dreamless sleep, something that is associated with it. Dreamless, when a dream comes, when you're sleeping. So two things are actually combined, right? But it actually describes a person or a thing. What type of sleep it is? It's not a proper sleep. A dreamless. Oh, sorry. It is a very proper sleep because it's a dreamless sleep. You're not going to dream. You're not disturbed. Nothing is happening. It's a dreamless sleep. That means a quality sleep. Correct. So the girl's experience were fun, not the day. That means she experienced fun the whole day. I admit it was a fun day. So it describes the quality of a person or a thing by actually saying the proper word and the thing that is associated with it. LITOTES. In LITOTES, an affirmative is conveyed by a negation of the opposite, the effect being to suggest strong expression by means of a weaker. It is the opposite of hyperbole. So we were on LITOTES, and an affirmative is conveyed by a negation. That means a positive thing is conveyed by a negative thing, by negation of the opposite. The effect being to suggest a strong expression by means of a weaker. A very strong expression is shown. It is just the opposite of hyperbole. So the people who have not seen hyperbole, I've done it in my previous video. Please go back and watch hyperbole. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. The man is no fool. That means he's very clever. Now, if you want to say someone who's very clever, you will try like to praise him, right? Wow, what a clever and intelligent man. But here you are saying it in a negative way. That means a positive thing meaning is out of the meaning of the sentence is actually positive, that he's clever. But you're saying it in a negative way. He is no fool. That means, of course, he's clever. There isn't anything I won't eat when I'm hungry. What do you mean by it? Okay, let me go back there. I'm sorry because little bit of internet connection in the middle. I will eat anything when I'm hungry. So there isn't anything I won't eat when I'm hungry. That means I'm not going to do it. So much of isn't and won't is there. So much of negation is there, but it actually means that I will eat when I'm hungry. Let's see, interrogation. It's very easy. It's a question mark in the end. That means a rhetorical question. Interrogation is asking of a question not for the sake of getting an answer. You do not need an answer for this type of questions, but to put a point or to have the sentence said more effect in the way you're speaking. Are you crazy? That means you do not want an answer that, yes, I'm crazy. Who's going to say that, right? Or, no, I'm not crazy. So you do not need an answer. You just saying this type of question. That means just to bring a little bit of effect in the way you're speaking. Are you crazy? There's a question mark. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? So you do not want an answer, yes, I can imagine, or no, I cannot imagine. You just want to bring a lot of effect. That thing happened. Can you imagine it? It happened. That person did it. Can you imagine? To bring more emphasis in the word or in the sentence. If you poison us, do we not die? That means, of course, you're going to die. You do not want an answer. You just bringing that sentence to bring more effect in it. Okay. Now, anastrophe. You just, in my previous video, I've done apostrophe. For the ones who want to know about apostrophe, you can go back to my previous video and watch that. This is something very similar to it. That is anastrophe. Pursued you, I shall. Anastrophe. What do you mean by that? Rearrangement of parts of a sentence or phrase that changes the order. Now, this is just opposite saying, just to bring a lot of dramatic effect in your sentence. You can, this sentence that is used here can be said as, I shall persuade you, or I shall throw you out. Throw you out, I will, definitely. So if you want to say that, pursued you, I shall, just to bring a lot of dramatic effect, you have just turned the order of the sentence. That is known as anastrophe. Exclamation, very nice and very exciting things where a lot of emotions and excitement is used. You put an exclamatory mark in the end. The exclamatory form is used to draw greater attention to a point that a plain statement could not. So it's not, your exclamation is used to bring a lot of effect, lot of emotions out that a very simple sentence will not bring. How sweet the moonlight upon us, this bank, upon this bank is. How sweet. So if you said, the moonlight is very sweet. So it's a simple sentence. Nobody will so much even get attracted to that. But if you say, how sweet the moonlight upon the bank is, right? So that thing brings exclamation. That means your emotions out. What is climax? Climax is an arrangement of series of ideas in order of increasing importance. There are three things that will endure: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of this is love. So climax means it's arrangement of something wherein at the end of the sentence you will show what is the most important thing. Climax is the end thing focusing. For example, you must have seen movies, right? So in movies, what is it? The whole movie is going on the story is gone, but what is the climax? It's just the ending where lot of emotions and focus is on the end, wherein all the story is going to come to an end, right? This and this and this actor, the mother, the actor's mother, the actress's mother, his brother, his this and that, everything is shown. And then at the end of the sentence, what is in focus? The actor and actress is in focus, right? And the story comes to an end. So many in what happens in climax, many things are explained, but in the end of the sentence, the main thing is focused. Such as there are three things that are important: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest thing out of it is love. Let's see what is anticlimax. Anticlimax is the opposite of climax, a sudden descent from higher to lower. It is chiefly used for the purpose of satire or ridicule. Now, he lost his family, his car, and his cell phone too. Now, he lost his family, the greatest thing of a person, that is his family, his parents, his loved ones. Car and cell phone and all this is materialistic things that comes later on. Why anticlimax is used here? The most important thing is shown in the starting. Now, you will see some movies, the most important thing is actually shown in the starting, or the most important scene of the movie is shown in the starting, and the whole movie is related to that scene that is shown. If you all have seen the movie Pink of Amitabh Bachchan, so there is a scene that is shown in the start, what all happens, and then, I mean, it's not shown in the start, it's shown in the end, and in the start where that they're running out of the way and all, and the whole movie is connected to it. So you can see it's an anti-climax movie. The end is not that important. In the start only, the whole part is shown that this they ran and all, and then the story continues. So he lost his family. The main thing is gone. The climax is here in the starting. Then he lost his car as well as phone and all the materialistic things. Okay, onomatopoeia. What do you mean by this? Onomatopoeia is the formation of a word from a sound associated with a name. Okay, that means cuckoo, sizzle. Okay, it's just a sound that is associated with the name. So we say, like, oh, I got hurt. Ah, or ouch, I've got hurt. So you can say the hen does cuckoo, right? So this is onomatopoeia. So almost I have covered all the topics of figure of speech, and in 3 videos I have covered up all the topics of figure of speech. So the people who have not seen 2 videos of figure of speech before this, you can go back to my previous videos. I will be sharing a link on top wherein you can click on it and go back to my previous videos of figure of speech. I'm so sorry. I'm talking continuously, and that is the reason this thing is happening. Slip of tongue. So, so you can go back to my previous videos and watch my videos. If you like and understand figure of speech, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you see more videos on language. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care.